I was away from my family, new state, didn't know anybody. It was scary and I was really nervous. At the start, I told my mom I want to try to go to a MLS academy. At first, she said no matter what, she's not letting me go. It grew on her that this is what I want and this is the step that I need to take to make it.
Gianluca was 14 and he picked up and moved across the country. That's a big ask. We don't have a dorm system. Our residency program relies on host families. We try to give the kids as close to being at home as possible.
Almost 3 years ago now, we saw something that Sporting had sent out as season ticket members asking about whether we wanted to host a kid in the academy program. And we met with the team at that time. They came over and saw the house. They thought it would be quite a while before we had somebody come into our home. Like a couple days later, they called and said, actually, could we put someone with you soon? And so we just had to process that and think about it, and we just jumped in with both feet. So.
At the start, when I first moved here, it was pretty hard for me. It was my first year of high school, new state, didn't know anybody, but I've been with them for 2 years now, and they're basically my second family. They take care of me every day. It's nice to have that. You're not all about soccer. You're not staying in like a team dorm or anything. You actually have a life outside of just soccer.
I remember when we offered him his contract, his parents came in, I had breakfast with them and, spent a lot of time with them explaining to him what I believe the plan would be over the next so many years. To be honest, after first preseason with us, I kind of ripped up the plan and had to start over because he surpassed it.
Well, Gianluca Busio is going to come on to make a debut at the age of 16.
I think the biggest thing is that once we identify the kids, if they're from out of market, we've got to figure out a place for them to go. We do pay the families to host the kids, but it's not a lot of money. People aren't doing it for the money. But anything that Audi can do to help us with that is going to have a big improvement in the quality of where they're going.
Here's Gianluca Busio finding the back of the net. For the first time in his Sporting KC career, Gianluca Busio.
So when Audi's investing in the youth, it shows a lot of kids that they have the support and the help from these big companies, that they want them to make the next step, and that helps kids make the move a lot easier.
Audi's been a long-term sponsor of MLS. This is probably one of the best programs that I have seen in a long time come through the system. They're willing to contribute dollars to the individual clubs to not only assist, but also grow the program.
Once I moved, it was very clear how to make it. That year at the academy, it was consistently hit on that you're on the right path to make it pro. Just stay on this path and you'll make it, and I did.